The creation of the podcast dates back to 2004. Back then, it was simply a technological innovation that made it easier for radio stations to broadcast their programs on a delayed basis. Stations could publish the podcasts on the internet, and listeners could download them at their convenience. It is a digital audio that can combine voice, music, and sound effects. It is usually presented in MP3 or WAV format. Podcast recordings are hosted on a website from where they can be downloaded and many times played live. It does not require a large investment, just a basic digital recording system. So the indicators are total comments for the month, total likes for the month, total subscriptions for the last day of the month, and ranking of episodes with the highest number of listeners and downloads in the month. In podcasts, we have many formats. Some of them are the interview, talk about the main topic, informative, literary, tutorial, and educational.
Users. Podcasting is attracting young audiences. One of the challenges of podcasting is to attract the younger audience to the audio format. An audience that is used to screens because they were born in the middle of the YouTube revolution. You would think that perhaps the older audience would have a penchant for podcasts, as they are a generation that grew up with the radio, a format that is not so different. However, today's podcasts are led by young people mostly between 20 and 27 years old, so they can talk about topics that are trending at the moment, topics that young society is attracted to. So we can see that their audience is not old. With a wide audience and with a lot of content to offer, it is a potential audience to offer our advertising. History. In 1999, there were considered to be 23 blogs on the entire internet. Platforms such as PETA for creating weblogs and MSN Spaces, which allowed the creation of personal diaries, helped many users to have a web space very similar to a blog. However, the platform that changed the history of the internet and universalized blogs was Blogger, created by Pyro Labs, Evan Williams and Meg Hurihan, and that in February 2003 would be bought by Google with more than 1 million users. We can no longer speak of a simple personal diary when defining a blog, since its usefulness has been transformed over time. It can be seen as a social medium or means of expression with the technical and social characteristics that define it and make it unique. The blog lives in the internet environment, either on platform made expressly for it or as a website with its own functions and design. It is vital to find an original name to facilitate domain registration. It needs to be updated constantly so that its visitors have a diversity of content and know when they will find news. The idea is that the blog provides value or new information regarding your topic. It is essential to write by doing your own research and using your own words and expressions. Choose the tone of communication that most attracts your ideal user. Internet-hosted content allows for more immediate and fluid feedback, and if properly managed, it will have positive impact. Visibility. This action is key. It will allow you to really know when a post is useless. Frequently. This will help us to constantly improve the posts to upload to the blog. Considering their impact, you can compare new and loyal users. Influence. For this, advanced segment is created with filters by reference sources so that it allows at a glance to know what percentage of traffic each channel brings in a given time. Engagement. This point is easy to understand when we can answer the following questions. How much attention are we able to capture from a user? Based on the response, Various measurement techniques and strategies can be implemented. Format. Choose the format of your pages according to the objectives of the same. Start page, usually with summaries of entries. Article pages. Use the classic format. You will gain in usability. Static pages are those created for a specific purpose or that we want to always be present. Users. An administrator is someone who has access to all the administration functions, can change the appearance, add entries, edit and delete own entries, or the rest of the users. An editor is someone who can publish and manage entries and pages, as well as manage the entries of other users. An author is someone who can publish and manage only his own entries, not with the rest of the users. A contributor is someone who can write and manage the entries, but not publish them. And a subscriber is someone who can only manage your personal profile, can read published posts and comment on posts that are published. How to use it for our promotion. To present advertising on a blog, we can use in-text ads, that is, sponsored links within blogs, which stands out because they appear with a link. In this way, the user can click on the keyword and be shown an ad. It is an effective form to reach users. The concept is that certain words will be highlighted, and when the user search these words in a researcher, will pop up advertisements related to that word. The ads which pop up related to that word can be wide in range. There are elements that determine the cost of our advertising in text ads that are the following: the type of product or service you want to sell, the popularity of the keywords you want to use, the size of your business, and the quality rating of your ads. As we know, to achieve the goal, we must invest to achieve effective results. This type of advertising has costs ranging between 19 and 38 pesos per click with the search network system. Clearly, there are certain keywords usually have a higher price, which on average are not less than 915 pesos per click.